With a deal this good, some might say I stole it. Hello collectors, welcome back to the Hive. Today we have an oldie, but a goodie. 2023 Collection Volume 1 NWSL by Parkside. This one right here was a smoking deal over at ParksideCollectibles.com. They are the official license of the NWSL, or license holder of the NWSL for collector's cards. And they have been, I think, since 2022. This edition right here, I guess they had a little bit of an overprint on. And now, as you can see in the background here, we were able to get these for $5 per hanger box. With 25 cards per box, that is what? I should have done the math before I even started. Like 625, I want to say, cards. And actually, I ordered 25 of these. I'm pretty sure they sent me 27 when I counted it out of the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 27. So yes. So thank you so much, Parkside, for the extra ones on here. Again, $5 a box is really hard to beat that. As of right now, this moment, it is still on their website. So if you want to get some of those here, based on what you see from this rip, go ahead and pick yourself up a box. And, there's no sponsorship or anything. Just, just having fun. But rather than have you watch me open up every single one of these, through the power of editing, I'm going to take the packet out of every single one, and then we'll start the rip there. So away we go. And there you have it. So we'll go ahead and put all these to the side here, and we'll get started. Post haste. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of packs. Okay. Let's get these out here where you can see them. Lots of prep work for this video. Let me tell you. Just unbelievable, undying amounts of prep work. So, the cards that we're going to be looking for in this one, I do believe, are going to be Alyssa Thompson, Michelle Cooper, Penelope Hawking, and of course I will be looking for Kayla Fisher from my Racing Louisville. And Janine Becky, who is now Sonus after she got married, she's also on Racing as well. But this isn't her rookie year though. And let's see here. So a few things that are going to be finding in here. This is the black and white parallel. And then of course you have, this one's from Racing, Paige Monaghan. I don't remember her. Interesting. From the Cityscapes. I'm just going to put this right here just because it's my team for now. And then, of course, you have the foil cards, which is more like a kind of a chrome finish on there. And we'll put those. Let's see if I can separate these out. So here's our base. And then here we go is another black and white of Tara McCown. And another one of these from Dee Dee Hatterchick in the foil. So the first couple of these we're going to go through a little bit slower just to give you a look-see at the design of the card. So we got more base there. Now, Promising Prospects. These were a new addition. Actually, you know what? I think they were a new addition in 2022, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But they're very nice cards. They are always going to be of the rookies of that year, so that's something to, you know, take a look at whenever you're opening up your packs. So right here we have Kansas City Current Del Fava, and I think this is their vintage. I believe so. This is the vintage card of theirs. And let's see, I'm going to put the inserts all together here. And Gabrielle, Turnbow, Tara McCown again, and Marissa Vaggiano. So that gives you a rough idea what we're going to find in these packs. Now, you can get autos in these. They did not, or should I say, Parkside did not post their odds this particular year, so I don't know. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can get, I don't know if I can get that open. It's going to have to be drastic measures. You can get autos in these. Again, they didn't post odds this particular year, but if it's any indication for this year, 2025 and 2024, it's every 15th box. So we'll see if that holds true for 2023 as well. So we're going to go a little bit faster through here now. Christian Press, and then with the black and white of Ebony Salmon. And this is one of my favorite cards, the Hyped card. This just looks awesome. And this was Lou Labonta this particular year with the flames in the background. I just love those. Anything on the back? Yeah, even the back looks really cool. From the Chicago Stars, who is not doing the greatest so far this year. And then on our, well, I don't know what to call it, chrome finish, we got Jess McDonald, Janine Spencer in the black and white, and then another one, we got a rookie of Lena Solano. That's nice to have there. And then our promising prospect in this one is going to be Emily Madrill. And if I remember correctly, she was a first rounder. This was back when the NWSL still had a draft. And then our vintage is Betos, Michelle Betos for Gotham. Sam Staub and Lauren Brzezinski. Okay. So hopefully we're going to go through these a little bit faster now. Oh wait, there's Emily Sonnet. Did I get that wrong? Oh, I'm thinking of Sonus. I'm sorry. Yep, Janine Becky. So that's who I'm thinking of. And where was it? Sophia Smith. Oops. Let me see if I can get this a little more centered here. Who had an amazing year that year. I think she ended up winning the Golden Boot this year, or that year. Ordonez on black and white. And we got our first auto. Look at that. Madeline Desiano. And if that looks a little out of focus, they all looked like that. I know I got a couple of them in here. That was, I think, intentional because every single one of them looked like the stamped plate was a little off on both sides, and that's the effect that they were going for. But look at that. What was that? Our third pack, we got ourselves a autograph of Madeline Desiano for the Houston Dash. So, and I was hoping that we would get probably 2 of those. And, you know, if that's indication that we got one right away, maybe we will get 2. So, Maria Sanchez on the foil. And Ali on the black and white. We got I can never say her name. Bruninha on the rookie foil. And our promising prospect is Alexa Spanstra. I know a fellow YouTuber that is probably collecting all of those. And then we got Denise O'Sullivan on the vintage. Keep on rolling there. All right. Well, let the good times roll. We got a lot of packs to go here. I'll start hopefully speeding this up a little bit. Now, there are short prints. Unfortunately, when you look at the back of these, it's going to say SP at the top here. So I don't know, I won't know what they are just looking at them right off the rip, but I will go back through these later and see if I can pick them all out. And then maybe we'll either do a follow-up to this video or just put it at the very end. So here's an Astral of Kate Delfava. Nice looking card there. Naomi Girma. Kuhlman on the black and white. We got Barinha again. Pinto, and our promising prospect is Alex Lorera. Man, you get a lot of inserts here. Rodriguez on the current. There's Alexa Spanstra once again. Oh, and these are more base. Okay. Yeah, this was one of those, like when these went on that super sale, I just could not. I was like, all right, Parkside, you got me. You got me. I had to get me some of those. So there's Megan Rapinoe. I think this was her last year. This was her retirement year. Did some amazing things with the championship women's soccer team for the United States. There's Bethany Balser for my racing. She was on the Reign back then. And then we got Nordonez. And which one is this? This is... I don't know what this insert is. But very cool. Andra Kingsbury, Alyssa Nair on the black and white. Danny Weatherholt. And then Ali Schlegel on the promising prospect. These are always a little bit tougher to see. They're A.D. Frank. There's Alex Morgan. Can't remember. Did she have an autograph in this one, or was that the Pacific? I know last year was her retirement year. That was her last time on the pitch. So for this year, this would have been the second to last. So we'll hammer through these a little bit quicker now. We got Dr. Nadia Nadim. And look at this. We got a little bit of fireworks here for the Jaden Shaw. And this is out of 100. You can see the 100 right there. So they don't number this particular card individually, but only 100 of these were made. Go ahead and put that right there. That looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can get more of the effect in there. And then Carrie Abello, Krista Hamilton, Paige Monaghan, and then promising prospects of Summer Yates. And then Dr. Nadia for racing on her vintage insert. She obviously did not stick around. Now I have seen the limited number of rips of these that were on YouTube that the packs were tough to open. And I can go ahead and say that is indeed the case. Alright, so Kylie Strom. Whoops. Messing up my piles here. And there's Savannah DeMello. That is definitely a card that I'm looking for. And I still don't know what this one is called. This must have been their... Well, I don't want to guess because I don't know. And then Andy Sullivan. And black and white there. We got Ella Stevens on the foil. Lauren Barnes. And then Messiah Bright on the Promising Prospects. This one upside down. Vintage of Bella Bixby. One of the fantastic goalkeepers for, I guess, the Portland Thorns that year. She's still with the Portland Thorns? There's Michelle Cooper. That's one of the ones we're looking for. Trinity Rodman. One of my favorite players. Who is Dennis Rodman's daughter, if you didn't know. She's definitely maintaining the hair tradition for the Rodman family. Hopefully I never end up cutting myself opening packs of Parkside. Wouldn't that be brutal? Oops. Sophia Smith. I'd like to see a Sophia Smith one in here. In one of those foils. That would be pretty cool. And here's another foil. We got Christy Mewis. And again, yep, out of 100. Very nice. Olivia Vanderyacht. Labanta. And Bruninha. I'm trying to corner the market on her cards. And the foil, clearly. Haley Brugula. And I'm probably butchering some of these names. We got Sam Height on the vintage. All right. So far, this is going pretty well. We've already hit one auto. We've got some numbered cards. And I'm sure that I've just zipped past one or two of the short prints. Oh my goodness. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, what a pull. Look at that. Sophia Smith on the colored foil. Out of 100. Man. Nice looking card. I'm going to put that right up at front here. And then here's Taylor Korniak, and that's now Taylor Flint on my racing. Nice to get a foil of hers. Oh, and look at that, right behind that, a black and white. Kelly O'Hara, Lauren Bynes, and then Alex Lorera on the Promising Prospect. And then there's Bixby again on the vintage. Getting a few repeats. Now, you can see here some of these are pretty extremely off-centered, and that's, you know, indicative of 2023. Some of these are going to be not exactly a centered piece of art here. But Parkside has been improving every single year that they've been doing this. I know I've seen some of the ones that for 2025, for those that got theirs early. I'm sure people are getting it from, you know, different hobby joints, and man, this is a tough one to open. And some of them are looking amazing. I saw a Maddie Darlene that is a promising prospect autograph that I really, really want. Seller's trying to sell it for $200, which I think is pretty crazy, but I don't know. Maybe there's a market for that. You know, it is one of the big pulls for this year. Victoria Pickett on the black and white. And we got ourselves another one of these cityscapes for Lynn Williams, New York. New York, New York. Kelsey Turnbow on the foil. Emsley, we got Sophia Jones' rookie with their Parkside rookie shield. And then our promising prospect, another Alexa Spanstra. And I'm pretty sure she's on the Portland Thorns now, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good forward. Let's see, Casey Murphy on the vintage. There's another Alex Morgan. Hey, let's do this again. I really would like to get an Alex Morgan foil out of 100. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. I have been very blessed the last few rips that I've done. And I recognize that. And I'm thankful. All right, so there's Bella Bixby there. Taylor Smith, Sophie Jones, Allie Riley. There's, excuse me, Abby Dahlkemper. Whoops. Messing up my piles again. We're going to have to redo these piles here pretty soon. All right, a Trinity Rodman on the cityscape for Washington, D.C., for that Washington spirit. We got Aubrey Kingsbury. And there's our Alyssa Thompson. First one I've seen. And it's a black and white. Very nice. And these I'm pretty sure are not numbered. Yeah, they're listed as a common. So this one is actually centered very well. Very well. I'm going to set this one aside here. Put that right there. All right. Bianca St. George. Bethany Balser. Nice striker. We got Sierra Eng for promising prospect. And then starting to see quite a few doubles of these. Doubles and triples of these inserts. All right, Kylie Storm. And now this time we got a Harichich for Angel City, number 13. Nice looking card there. And we got Bethany Balser on the foil. Clara Robbins on the black and white. Chloe Ricketts. And Allie Schlegel again for the promising prospects. Kate Del Fava for the vintage. And that's it for that pack. And I feel like we're getting to about halfway here. I'm probably wrong. I haven't been keeping track, and there's still a lot of packs here. There's Lauren Millet, or Millet, if you're from the northern scape. And we got Taryn Torres, and then there's an Astral of Margaret Purse. And I think, yep, this one isn't numbered. Still a nice looking card though. Wang Shuang, Sophie Jones on the black and white. We got Dee Dee Ratchich again, Rose Lavelle, and then Haley Burgilha on the Promising Prospects. Oh. Starting to run out of room here. Okay, we got, can't read that, Carolyn Nikolai on the vintage. Almost done with the ones on the left side here. Move these forward so my arms have a place to rest. And maybe you guys can see this a little bit better. Frank, there's Silva, and then we got Leah Pruitt. We got Pinto out of 5. Brianna. Oh no, not out of 5. Number 5. She is number 5. Allie Watt on the foil. We got Trinity Rodman. There's a nice one out of black and white. Mallory Swanson. And Kaylee Kurtz. Melanie Barcenas. That's definitely another rookie that I would like to see in this one. I did not know this was her rookie year. Was it her rookie year? Huh. I'll be on the lookout. I did not know that was her rookie year. For some reason, I thought that was 2022. Veronica Latsko. We got Miss Salmon, Ebony Salmon. Becky Sauerbrunn, Dorn Bailey, Imani Dorsey, Summer Yates, Jane Campbell, that's a good one to get. Who is one of the GOATs at the keeper position. Christy Mewis. And look at that. We got a second auto. Sophie Jones for the Chicago Stars. Out of 400. Very nice. So we got Madeline DeSanio. That one's out of 400 as well. Well, we hit the number of autos that we wanted to hit. Now, let's see if we can get a third one. We got a lot of packs still here to go. So, Viviana Villacorta, Tara McCown, Ella Stevens, Clara Robbins, and And Katie Lund, who is another amazing keeper. This one for my Racing Louisville. I am sorry to say that she is out with a hip injury for the rest of the season, so Bloomer is going to have to take over her spot. She's doing all right so far, but it's no Katie Lund. You can tell. Let's get some of these base cards out of the way here. Do a little bit of housekeeping so I don't knock them all over. Give me 1 second. So we've got a pretty good looking stage here so far. That Sophia Smith I'm really excited about. I would like to see if we can get at least one Alyssa Thompson that is not a common. Maybe a foil or something numbered would be nice, but oh, this is another one I can't get open. All right, here we go. We got McCutcheon, and then here we got Maria Sanchez for the Cityscape for the Houston Dash. Well, there's an Alexa Spanstra on the black and white. Very nice. There's our Sophia Jones, Lauren Buns, and Haley Hopkins for the Promising Prospects. Jane Campbell. So you're starting to see quite a few repeats in the insert department here. Come on, open up. There we go. That was a violent opening. So yeah, it's kind of crazy that, ooh, we got something there. Something red. Try to go through this one a little bit slower. I don't know what this is. I think this might be something unique. Then again, it might not. Let's see here. We got NWSL set 2023. Madeline Desiano of the Houston Dash. What is this card? Is this a draft? This is a draft day card? Draft pick number 48. Well, it's number 8. Huh. Cool. Madeline Desiano. So I wonder, do they have that for everyone that was drafted? We ripped open quite a few packs. We didn't hit one of these, so I'm thinking that it's probably some sort of short print. Not numbered, though. At least not that I can see anywhere. So we're going to put that. I'm going to take Paige off, and we're going to put Madeline right here. We're going to, whoop, I'm not even done with this pack yet. So we're going to go with that. And it looks like I got a pink in there, too. Well, that might be the Promising Prospects, actually. So Verda Silva, I'm getting ahead of myself. Lena Solano, we got Tatman Milazzo and Reina Reyes on the Promising Prospects. There's Frank again. And Oliveri. Huh. That's a neat card. I'll just start like spreading these out a little bit. Looks like we got a hyped in this one. Again, one of my favorite inserts in this set. They are a little more common. They're not really, you know, they're not like a downtown or anything like that, but for those of you that open up American football, and then we got Jaden Shaw of the Hyped. Very nice. I like that card. So yeah, every one of these cards that we're pulling right now has just been sitting in a pack for several years. So I thought it'd be interesting to Mackenzie Pluck to rip them open, see what we got inside. Now for the Portland Thorns, what is this one? We have Hina Sugita doing a nice bicycle kick. Whoever took that shot, kudos to them. Right place, right time, I guess. Allie Watt, and then we got Taylor Smith on the number card. Ali Dahl Kemper, Naomi Girma, Heretić, and Rose Lavelle with the Penelope Hawking on the Promising Prospects. There's a Trinity Rodman vintage for the Washington Spirit. Very nice. I do have a little bit of a Trinity Rodman collection. And there's another one. So we'll definitely have to add that to it. Oh, come on. Well, get the knife out again. There's Dr. Nadim again. Keep on trying to put different things in her pile, or not that pile, but the black and white pile. We got Clough for the numbered card. We got Emily Mang and Tara McCown and Aaron Wright. There's another really nice one who's on racing this year. And our promising prospect is Jaden Shaw. And Amanda Kowalski on the vintage. I can't remember how many vintage, like what's the checklist of the vintage? How many players are there on it? I know we probably won't have them all. And we just did 27 packs, and I know I have like quintuples here. So we're kind of slowing down a little bit. Jane Campbell on the black and white. Trinity Rodman, Washington, D.C. Nice. Oops, I'm knocking things over again. All right, Brianna Pinto, Cassie Miller, and Harry Borges, who is a little bit of a phenom right now. So this is her rookie year too. I did not know that. Huh. Well, I am going to set that one. Oh, I'm not going to set it aside. I'll just put it into the pile now. I'll look for it later. Bethany Balser and then Messiah Bright on the Promising Prospects. Jordan Kutlema. That's the crazy thing when you go back a couple of years, you start to forget, like, okay, who was the big name? Like at the time, like there's the obvious big names, which is like the first, couple people in the draft pick. This year is even more difficult because there was no draft. So that was new. So now you have to kind of go off of field performance, which is, I suppose what you should have to do anyway. But, like I know this year, Riley Tiernan came out of left field for me. I didn't realize she was that great. There's Megan Rapinoe for the Seattle Reign. Looking very excited. Abby Serge, Ali Schlechtel, and Nicole Douglas. There's Jess Fishlock, another. I think she is retired too. She was another big one. There's Ari Borges. I did not know that was her rookie year. I'm learning something new. Why in the world did I think it was 2022? Ryan Garige. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Okay, let's see. What do we got left here? We have 4 left. 4 left. Can we get one more auto? I know I'm already blessed with what I do have here. 2 autos is exactly what we were hoping for. Julia Lester. We got Sullivan on the number. We got Allie Prislock. Alex Laura. Ashley Hatch. Promising Prospects of Haley Hopkins. Oh, this is one we haven't gotten yet. Naomi Girma. At least I don't think so. There's a Michelle Cooper. There's an Alyssa Thompson. Look at that. The number 1 and number 2 draft pick that year. Back to back. All right, 3 left. 3 left to go. Bruninha, rookie. We got Taryn Torres. There's O'Sullivan again. Emma Ekich. Claire Lavagas. And then Penelope Hawking on the foil. Rookie foil. Bethany Balser with Izzy and Quilia on the Promising Prospects. Carrie Abello on the Vintage. And that's all she wrote for that one. All right, we got 2 left. We had a lot of fireworks early. We're sputtering out a little bit here. Whoops, knocking the camera around. And let's see, we got something pink in there. It's probably one of those number cards. Would be my guess. Oh, these cards are stuck together. Ali Schlegel. And Elena Cook. And then an Astro of Jun Endo. Pink Astro. And that is, yep, for Angel City. So that would make sense. And she's even got pink hair. So that checks out. Bethany Balser on the foil. And Aaron Wright on the black and white. Simone Charlie on the foil. Mackenzie Pluck. We got a... Oh, wait, no, we didn't get 2 promising prospects. I'm just looking at the Astro. Dr. Nadia on the vintage. Alex Morgan. And there's another one that's stuck to the back of this one. Sierra Eng. All right, last pack. Last pack magic. Of course, this is the one of the 2 bonus packs. We just opened up the other bonus pack. That pretty much got here for free. And I was able to get it open. Huzzah! Alright. Anything Nito Frito in here? Looks like we got a cityscape of some kind. Savannah DeMello. Is that the way that card just is? Must be. Sam Hyatt. And then we got another Megan Rapinoe of the Seattle Reign. Emily Van Egmond. Jenna Nightswanger. We got Nicole Douglas on the foil. Sofia Huerta. And then Elena Solano on our last promising prospect. And then Jalen Shaw. Now, I think that's going to be it. But, man, not too shabby. We got at least 3 numbered cards that are, you know, just base parallels. Make sure I'm focused here. And we got 2 autographs. So, and then whatever this is, I'm going to have to look up to see what this is. And of course, I just wanted to make sure I showed you I got 1 parallel. Man, focus. There we go. Of Alyssa Thompson, which was super cool. And then Sophia Smith, which I am really... Get this out of the way. I am really excited about. Very nice looking card. And then we got Christy Mewis and Jaden Shaw. Also out of 100. On their kind of, I don't want to say color blast. But we got 2 autos. Sophie Jones and Madeline Desiano, both of which are out of 400. And these, of course, are hard signed on card autos. No stickers here of their signature series. So super cool. Yeah, man, this turned out pretty well. I was little nervous about it, but it ended up turning out a lot better than I expected. So I'll take a look at that other card there, and I'll be right back with you. So I went ahead and looked it up, and this is just a big nothing burger. I mean, only one of these came out of a whole 27 boxes, but I have a feeling that these were very common in the hobby boxes, so that's why they don't go for much. But yeah, still a pretty cool card there. This is just a picture of them on draft day. I saw the one of Alyssa Thompson with a big huge 1 over here on the left side. So, but yeah, that concludes this throwback rip. I hope you all enjoyed it. Our next one is going to be the very next year, 2024. And there's going to be, I think, 26 boxes of those. They gave me an extra one of those. So very excited. And, once we get our 2025 stuff in, we'll start ripping into that. So this is Bear from Honey Bear Cards, wishing you a wonderful day, and collect all your cards and bring them on back to your hive then. Peace.